Hi, this is Jody from Poppy Winkle, and I have been working on some Christmas tags, and I'm going to show you how I made these using die cuts. This is an image I got from Heritage Library. I'm going to put a link to the files because they're free to use and they're all public domain, so you don't have to pay anything. And it's an amazing site. So I'm going to put a link to this particular one, but if you go on there and look around, you'll be shocked at what you find. It's so cool. So public domain, also public domain vectors. I got, what did I get there? I got this, and I think this I got there. So I'll put a link to that too. This is a great project for using up scraps. They come together really quick and they're a lot of fun. So let's get started. So this is the absolute fastest little set of tags I made. The first page I used just some old weird stuff I had. Just a piece of, I'm not even sure what that is, kind of shiny red cardstock. And 2 die cuts. Actually, this is a die cut and this is the outline of the die cut. So if you happen to make your own die cuts, this is what it looks like afterwards. So pay attention to these negatives, because if you cut right around here, you can get this image. So it's kind of a 2 for 1. But anyway, so die cut, old scrap, and I don't like to put a big hole punch. You know, a big hole punch is, I don't know what, 1/4 of an inch. I don't think that looks good on a smaller card. So I just use an awl. I just push an awl through it. Just like this. That's how I make the hole for these. You know, they're not that small, but it still wouldn't look good, I don't think, for a big hole. But anyway, so this was some corrugated cardboard and another die cut and a definition out of the dictionary. And then here, this last one, just a plain card stock tag. And I wrote on to and from. So super cute. And it's all tied together with a bulb pin. I don't know if a lot of people have bulb pins. They're very cool. They're sort of like a safety pin, but they don't have anything to stop anything from going around. And I have a bunch of them. So as a little giveaway, the first 3 people who say they want them, I'm going to send you 20 of them or more. And just leave in your comments that you want them, and I'll send you some, because I have a whole bunch. I only have gold ones, but I'll send them out. And so that's that one. And how I got the tag shape. Now these are smaller, but it's the same thing. I think these are, this guy was 5 by 3, so bigger. But these are, I think, 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. So you just want to, you know, make a rectangle. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then you want to think, okay, what's going to look good? And you go like that. But the thing is, you want the other side to look the same way. And how do you get the other side to look the same way? Well, you do it again on another one. And then you switch. So line them up, top, bottom, side to side. And then you cut. Oh, they're not exactly Oh, here we go. And then you cut that side. And then you go over here and cut that side. And so then you have two nice looking tags and each side has the same angle, which is that's what you want. And if you need the backing, then they work because you cut them together. So here's a cute little set of tags. They're about 2 by 3-ish. This one has vellum on the top, a vellum tag. They're all attached with the bulb pin. And this one has a die cut. These are 2 layers of cardstock. My die cuts are 2 layers of cardstock, but just so you know, that's how that looks. And then, again, a real quick to from, handwritten, so easy. Really just minutes to make. This guy has a die cut, the 2 layers of a Santa kind of medallion. Oh, I put a, what is that? A little ring. I put a little ring through it to make it like a little charm, which I love the way that looks. And then here's our to from, and then here's a little more die cuts that I inked around the edges, and it says peace. I love that. So just, just imagine these on a gift. They just make it so extra special. And then here's a die cut on vellum. This is vellum, which I cut just like I showed you. And then here's kind of a backing to keep it from seeing any of the stuff beyond. And then here's a to from. So a million different ways to use those ideas. So here's another way I use. This is a 3 by 5 tag, and I used letters that I printed from my computer, just a font, and then some die cuts, and I inked around them to kind of distinguish them from the back, and then I just put on a little fabric thing up there. And then I thought, wow, what if I covered that in aluminum foil? And so that's where I'm heading this week. So stay tuned. Who knows where we're going?